Okay. So we discussed the different type of teams, different type of organizations. So one of them is virtual organizational structure. Is made up of individual teams, complete business units that work with other individuals, teams, so complete business units in different geographic locations. So the keyword here is geographic locations. This almost always requires the use of the internet or other telecommunication to facilitate communication that people might never meet physically, which is why they are called virtual. I think you guys have idea about this nowadays. All of we are doing this a lot, the virtual meetings. Like right now we are doing. So can you give me an example of organizations?
Virtual organizations?
Yeah.
Freelancing?
Yes, it's very good freelancing that you can do the job alone, or you can also create a group online and you can win the projects. And this is one of the example. So geographic location. So your client is sitting in USA, you are sitting in Saudi Arabia, and you are doing this. There's you people will never meet physically. Okay, and nowadays almost all organizations are doing the virtual work. If not 100%, but at least 50% they are doing. Like the universities, the schools. After the pandemic, they are mostly they are doing their work virtually, right? Any confusion in this? I think it's a very straightforward concept. Okay, moving next. Organizational change. Most organizations are constantly undergoing change, both minor and major. The need for organizational change can come from new managers, staff leaving, activities wrought by competitors or stockholders, new laws, natural occurrences such as hurricane, and changes in general economic conditions, and new IS will cause change. Okay, first to answer my question, people like change or not? What is your opinion?
Not everyone.
What is the reason? Yes, Abdullah Sharida.
I think it depends on the person himself. Like sometimes he have to change something in his personality, and sometimes no one want to change.
No, the question is they like or not. They have to change. It means someone is forcing them to change.
I think no.
So overall, we can conclude that people don't like to change, don't like to get change. Why?
Maybe because of fear.
Because of
Fear of having a bad change.
maybe one of the reason. Yes. What others? From organizational point of view, people have fear, and some, because if you will change something, they have to, I mean, they are not used to do in a new way. For example, I am doing a work from 5 years in the same way, in the same pattern. I would never want to change that way because it is easy for me. In the same pace, I'm doing my work in the same way. I'm used to it and I have expertise now. But if you suddenly change, maybe I have to do extra effort on to learn the new thing, right? So as a manager, you have to think this. Whenever you bring the change, people will not like this. They will resist you. And bringing change is not that easy. You know, now we have in Saudi Arabia, we have been seeing a lot of changes from managerial point of view. We have a vision 2030. Okay, it's very long visions. A lot of years are required to bring the change in different sectors. Okay, so it is not easy. You need a good planning for this, and you have to understand the people that it is in their benefit in the end. Okay, there are a lot of changes in our college. If I see back before 10 years ago, the college was very different. We have a very less student. We have very less resources. We were struggling in many areas. But now we have 4 programs. We have in thousands we have students now. We have only 15 groups in this course now. So new policies are coming, new changes are occurring every year, and sometimes it is in the benefit of both student and employees as well. But people don't like to change because they have to do the work. This is general phenomena. So here it says, now why we need to bring the change?
So sometimes you need to update your ways.
To update because of competition. Right? Maybe the new managers come. Your new manager come, he will bring new policy. Maybe some employees leave and you have to recruit new employees. Maybe you are in your business is not doing well. You are in loss. You want to earn some profit. Okay? So there can be many reasons. Maybe the country laws changes. Maybe the disasters are coming, the floods, earthquake. Now, you know, the pandemic, the COVID-19 has changed everything. They bring the change. Now we're doing virtually everywhere. All organizations are doing this. So this is a change. Okay? Did you get my point, guys? You understand what is organizational change?
That's clear.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to the next concepts, which is re-engineering and continuous improvement. Re-engineering. What is engineering? You create and you maintain. So re-engineering, you create and maintain again and again. Also called the process redesign. Business process re-engineering. You know what is business process? For example, DHL. So DHL have a certain process of a business. That the client will go to the office, they will give their, the stock or good, and the staff will package it and deliver to the location. This is general business process of DHL. Okay? So involves radical redesign of business process. So sometimes you need to change your business design, organizational structures, information system, values of organization to achieve a breakthrough in business results. Okay, before we have only one dean in the college and one head of department. And now college grows, they re-engineer the structure, re-engineering the structure of the college. They redesign it. Now we have one dean, 4 programs, 4 vice deans, and 4 head of department. So this is change, radical change in design of our college. Before it was not like that. Okay. Now we are using the information system, for example, the PeopleSoft Blackboard. So we can change this one as well if it is not serving the purpose. The values of the organization to achieve a breakthrough in the business results. So every organization have certain values, mission, vision, objectives. So using that, organization usually achieve their results. So did you get this re-engineering point? That you change the processes of your business, the infrastructure of your business, the information system of your business. Okay? This is called re-engineering. So continuous improvement is very important in every aspect in every business. Involves constantly seeking ways to improve business processes and add value to products and services. Let's take the example of our course, the FIS. So as a teacher, what would be the continuous improvement here from teaching point of view or from the course point of view? Do you think this course need continuous improvement?
Yeah, sure. Doctor.
Why? How?
I think it's not good to the routine. The
Yes, you're right.
lecture. Yeah.
But can you suggest some improvement here?
For example, today you will teach us on the paper on the PowerPoint.
Yes.
Tomorrow, you will show us the video about something like this.
Yes, you're right. You are getting the point. But continuous improvement should be based on some analysis. Okay. For example, last year we gave the assignment that was just some questions and student did the internet search and they submitted the assignment. They just copy paste from internet and submitted the assignment. Okay. So in the end, we noticed that there is no learning in that. So what we did for the next term, like for this term, we redesigned the assignments so that the student can learn the essence of the knowledge, what is exactly required for them. So this is continuous improvement. Okay. After analyzing, when I complete this course, I will analyze again where we need to improve, where the student needs to improve. Okay, then we will make a plan and we will improve next time. So this is continuous improvement. And for you, of course, in a course you have quizzes, you are not performing in quizzes, so you plan something and try to, you change your policy of memorizing or practicing, and you will get good grades, maybe in midterm, maybe in assignments, maybe in final. So you are also pushing yourself for continuous improvement, but it should be based on some criteria and planning. Got the point?
Yes, Doctor.
So now from business organization point of view, so every business need continuous improvement, right? We can see the iPhone, they are gradually, improving and suddenly they become the giant in the market, the Apple, okay? So now they have a competition also. So all organizations are trying to improve every year with the new policies. They all the time they are analyzing how we can increase the profit, how we can increase our earnings. Okay? Moving to the next concepts, we have two concepts here, technology diffusion and technology infusion. So technology diffusion is a measure of how widely technology is spread throughout an organization in which computers and information systems are located in most departments and areas has high level of technology diffusion. So first of all, you need to know it is a measure. It is a measurement of about technology. Technology is spread throughout an organization. For example, the university is an organization. So how widely the technology is spread here among different departments. So this is called diffusion, you know, the dissemination. How many departments are using the technology? What is the level? What is the measurement? An organization in which computer and information systems are located in most departments and areas has high level of technology. So any idea how many departments in our university? Let's say, suppose there are 30 departments and 50% means the 15 departments are fully equipped with the technology, with everything. Then we can say the measurement of technology diffusion is how much? Sorry? 50%. Yes, 50% technology diffusion because 15 department out of 30 are fully equipped. Okay, now you got the concept of diffusion?
Yeah.
We will see organization level, the whole organization in diffusion. Whereas in technology infusion, it is opposite. We will not see the whole organization, we will see some part of the organization, some area of the organization, for example, CCSIT of university. So we will see what is the level of technology in one department. It is the extent to which technology permits in an area or department. In other words, it is measure of how deeply embedded technology in one department. So you got the difference between two?
دكتور
Yes.
تكنولوجيا ديفيوجن is connect with department in university.
Yes,
And,
we will see the organization. Diffusion, we will see the whole organization. We will see the whole university.
Okay.
In infusion, we will focus on one department, one area.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
But we will see the same thing in both. How the technology has been using by all the departments. In diffusion and infusion, we will see the usage of technology. Now, the only difference is about the size, you can say. In diffusion, we will see all the department. In infusion, we will see only one department, one area. Is that clear, guys?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes,
Competitive advantage is the ability to a firm to outperform its industry. That is to earn a high rate of profit than the industry norm. It can result from higher quality products, better customer service, lower costs. Often a competitive advantage will depend on carefully designed information system. So it's a very important term. Sometimes the competition will give you some advantage. Do you agree with this? There are two companies, they are competitor and there is a competition. And this competition will give the advantage to company to get the profit. Do you agree with this?
Yes, maybe not always.
Yes, of course.
How? Can you explain?
But when the company had some competition, it will grow up. Then, when they grow up, they will have more profit.
Okay. So let's take example of Samsung and iPhone, the Apple. So which one is good? What do you think?
I think Apple.
Right?
I think Apple.
We have a difference of opinion here also, but both are rival companies, competitors. Okay, so if Apple is producing a good quality iPhone, Samsung will also go for that, right?
Is that right?
Yes.
Because there is a competition. If they will not compete, they will get lost. So in other words, so they will also produce good quality product. People will buy it and they will also get the profit. Now you can see here the 50% of the market share is from the mobile companies, right?
Right.
So in other words, it can result from higher quality products, better customer service, and lower the cost, right? So
Yeah.
people will get benefit and also the organization will get benefit. This is the advantage of competition. They will create a good product, people will buy, and company will get the profit. Now suppose there is only one company, then what would happen? There is no competition. I remember, in the start in my country, we had only one mobile company, which is called Mobilink, Jazz Mobilink. So that company did a contract, the 5 years, no other company can come in that country. So there was only one company for mobile SIMs and was very expensive in the start. Even you cannot buy a SIM and you need, sometimes you need the contact or the Vasta for taking one SIM. I remember that those days. Why? Because there is no competition. There's only one company. And after that, when they finish the contract, 4 more companies come in the market. And the prices go suddenly very low prices. Performance is very high. Now you can see the advantage here.
Yes, we can.
Any question, guys, regarding this?
Thank you.
Okay. So moving to the next, we have evaluating IS. So you have the information system, which is already working like PeopleSoft, and now we need to evaluate it is successful or it is fulfilling all the requirements. Are we going to achieve the goals and objectives or not? We need to evaluate. Some approaches to evaluating the IS include the productivity, how productive is. You examine how output has changed since implementation. So without PeopleSoft and with PeopleSoft, is there any difference there for the organization or not? Okay, you have to analyze this. So if there is a difference, your productivity is increasing, your management has improved, data collection, data analysis is improved, so it means it's working fine. This is one way of evaluating your information system. Return on investment. From business point of view, you are using the information system, you are investing this, it is not free. So are you getting some profit or not? It's 10%. Maybe you have invested 100,000, and how much profit you are getting on this investment. Earning growth, your yearly growth. The last year you earned 10,000 and this year you increase your profit by 20,000. Next year, how much? So you have to analyze this. So your because of information system, you are improving yourself or not from business point of view. So if you are improving, it means the information system is very good, it's working fine, and it is addressing your problems. Market share, examine the change in market share since implementation. So did you increase your market share in the market or not? If yes, so it means information system is playing a role there. Customer service awareness and satisfaction, possibly qualitative measure of satisfaction, how you need to keep the track of this. This is a very important thing. If your customers are aware of your policies and they are satisfied, so it means everything is going fine as far as information system is concerned. Total cost of ownership. Yes, this is very important. Sometimes you spend a lot of money on that and you develop a very nice system, but in the end you are not getting so much profit because you are unable to market it, or you don't have a lot of customers there. So, but you are spending a lot of money on every aspect. For example, it says into areas such as cost to acquire the technology, technical support, administrative cost, and user operations. You're spending a lot of money on this and you have very good operations, but even then it costs you a lot and it is more than your profit. Okay, so you also need to see these things. So these are the points to evaluate the information system. That it is working fine, it is good for the organization or not, in terms of budget, in terms of services also. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, now the careers, the jobs in information systems. What kind of jobs are available, or what kind of role you guys can play in this area? System operators primarily run and maintain IS equipment and are typically trained at technical schools or through on the job experience. You know, like you have sometime the network engineers. So you have also some operators, system operators, that who is responsible for, like there we have a technical team for PeopleSoft, for Blackboard. So they are the technical people. So they are responsible for starting, stopping correctly operating mainframe system, networks, backup drives, disk devices, printers, and so on. So this is a very basic job. System development, the system development component of a typical IS department focuses on specific development projects and ongoing maintenance and review. So we have one department in our university who are responsible for developing a small systems for the university. So there are different systems, maybe for HR, maybe for the registration department, for decision support department, for deanship, for colleges. So many students are working there. System analyst helps user determine what outputs they need from the system and construct plan for developing the necessary programs that produce these outputs. This is very important job, and normally the senior programmer can do this job, or senior developer, because he has to conduct the reviews, designs, and the senior person is suitable for this job, where you will plan something, you will design something, and then the programmer will follow your design and will create the system. Computer program, as you know, uses the plans that system analyst created to develop and adopt one or more computer programs that produce the desired output. Okay, so I think you are familiar with computer programmers. So this is another area that you can do a job. Nowadays, the data scientists and the AI programmers are very famous and very hot areas, and also the security. Then, of course, you have the support job. The internet is not working yesterday, so there is a ICT department and support department, they are working on that, providing the technical assistance there. So IS department provides user assistance in hardware, software acquisition, use, data administration, user training, assistance, web administration. We have a database administrator focus on planning policies, procedures regarding the use of corporate data information. Yes, in our university, we have many database administrator who are working with the different modules of the ERP system. Like in e-services, all data is in databases. We have PeopleSoft data on databases, employees data, the results, GPA, graduation students, DSS. So it's a huge data, and there are many databases and many database administrator working on right now. Web administration is another key area of support staff. You know, the website, we have many news, and the university website needs to be maintained every time. So some dynamic pages are there, some static pages are there. So you need a complete administration for that. You need servers where you are going to, you need spaces, you need to purchase the domains. You will upload the pages there, and university has its own domain. Okay, guys. Any question, any confusion? So this is the end of the chapter number 2.
No, it's very clear. Thank you.
It's a very simple chapter, straightforward chapter. You just go through and just read it. You can get the concepts in it. Okay, let's play the Kahoot for this chapter. Information of MIS comes from the correct thing. Answer both internal and external sources. Okay, who is the winner? 36. Okay, next question. The backbone of any organization is only one student gave the answer correct. The information. All are important, but the backbone is information. Okay, get ready for the next. Who's the winner? Hussein. It's making a difference here. It's very clear, but still 9 people choose the wrong option. Okay, who was the winner so far? Fine. Dash is for analyzing where and how this value gets added. So it is the value chain. Okay, who's the winner here? Malik. So next question is, customer service after the sale belongs to CRM, customer relationship. Okay. Malik and slow down, have very close competition. The last question. Dash involves constantly seeking ways to improve business processes and add value to products and services. It's continuous improvement. So who is the winner? Malik is second. Hussain Saleh is the winner.